everybody. This will be a video chart on RMDM, RMD Entertainment Group. First off, I'm kind of disappointed in everybody. Nobody told me about this one, and it's been slowly creeping up for the past month and a half. So shame on you guys. Somebody should have told me. Probably somebody did, but I don't know what happened. I just didn't pay any attention. But this is what I classify as a silent assassin, meaning until today's volume, and we'll disregard this one, but it's just slowly been creeping up on not the hugest volume, but it's been enough to get the job done. So congratulations to all. And also just glancing, great example of a volume alert play. You can see things were pretty much dead, then all of a sudden, boom, 1.7 billion shares. And then from this point on, like I said, it kind of went into ninja mode and got the stair step going and just kept on going. So for anybody that noticed this volume bar down here, and who knows, maybe I did an annotated chart back then, I have no idea, but this was kind of the breakout, went in the ninja mode, and it's finally put itself back up on the map today with a billion share day up. And the impressive thing is doing a billion shares up at these prices is much harder to do than doing a billion shares down at these prices. Because obviously you can buy more shares per dollar than what you could up there. So a very impressive day. So I want to get this updated and just kind of get it mapped out. But it's kind of the two reasons. Two little kind of cool things about the chart is how it went in ninja mode and how it just really stair-stepped up pretty quietly. Before I forget, I do want to note we got the golden cross here, but just the disclaimer on the golden cross, all that's doing is confirming a strong uptrend. So don't look into it any further than that. It's formed by non-leading indicators. It's formed by lagging indicators, meaning they're just telling you what's already happened because it's formed by averages of past prices. So don't take this as meaning that the price is going to fly up to $10. Nothing like that. It is just a confirmer that we do have a nice kind of strong trend here forming. So I just want to map out some supports and resistances real quick. And resistances might be kind of tough because I was fooling around with the chart before I started recording, and it's looking like we might have to go to the weekly chart for that. But anyways, we can use a daily chart for our supports. The first support is pretty much just going to, well, not pretty much, it is this 0006 level. This was a previous high. So this right here will be a support level. This is more of an ideal one, meaning if it does fail, not the end of the world. But ideally, you'd like to see that hold. Then we have another one down here, so maybe we could even call this a support zone we have. And I think that's what I'll do just so I don't have to keep pointing them out individually. But our support zone we have is going to be between 0005 and 0006, and that's simply formed by taking these two highs, and you look down here and see there are some other highs here acting as resistance. But both of these have been broken, therefore turning them to supports. So we'll just call this our support zone between 0006 and 0005. Now the key support that you don't want to see fall and shouldn't have any problem of holding if the price were to come down there is this 0004 level. This is what I'm calling the must hold level, and if you watch my other videos you know that this is a level where you don't want to see it fall, or else that really kind of puts a big dent in the chart. But if you think about it, if this is a true strong move and a true uptrend here, people should be absolutely excited and enthused to buy shares down here if the price should fall down that low, because that would be a 50% fall from where it's closed at 0008. So if this is a true strong move and there would be a 50% pullback, if people are really bullish on the stock, then people would want to be buying down here. And the other key thing is a lot of times people are worried about is the company's dumping a bunch of shares in these sorts of stocks, and who knows, they may be selling shares this whole way up, but if they are, the chart is showing that they're doing it responsibly. They're letting it breathe, they're letting it go up, and so forth. But if there are a bunch of people here, and yet this price still falls down, so you get some huge red volume bar with this failing, then that's one of those things where, okay, maybe people are becoming a little less responsible in their share selling, company in particular. But right now, who knows, the company might be selling shares, and if they are, good for them. They're raising money, and they're doing it in a proper way where everybody can make money, because maybe they sold a little bit of shares down here, let it breathe, a little bit more shares there, let it breathe, maybe they're selling some more up here, and hopefully they'll just let it keep breathing. So that's one bad thing about penny stocks is people hear, oh, company's selling shares, and they freak out. Well, yeah, there's reason to freak out if the company doesn't do it properly, but if they do, people can still make money. And just a disclaimer, I don't know if RMDM is. I have no idea. That's pure speculation on my part. But it is a good example of one of these 000 stocks being able to move pretty nicely on relatively low volume. I mean, you see some of these 000 stocks in there, they need 50 billion shares to even break out of certain ranges, but this one has been very good. So, anyways, I'm blabbing. Let's go to the weekly chart because that's what we're going to need for resistances. Um, let's see this. What's going to be the easiest way to do this? That's the one problem. Here we go. Well, all right. Well, picture. Remember, we closed at 0008, and let's just gander over here and see what some prices are. And I may just concede here and call this a blue sky breakout. Well, let me get these mapped out here. We have this high right here. This is at 0013. Everybody can see this. There's basically no history here until way back here in 2007. So, for argument's sake, maybe a little resistance up there at we'll go back to the day. Maybe a little resistance at 000 or 0013. But besides that, the chart's pretty much in blue sky breakout territory for argument's sake. So congratulations to all. That kind of doesn't give me anything else to talk about. But you saw me trying to find resistances. There's really nothing out there. Possibly some at 0013, but after that, it's going to be up to the profit takers on when they want to start to put in resistances by locking in their profits. So congratulations once again. This one's definitely been a ninja, flying under the radar, but good job, and hopefully some people are making some money. If there are any other questions on the chart, please shoot me a message. I'd also encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook which goes over tips and tricks on how to use the chart to make profits in the market. And then with your subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody, and everything's free, so it's worth at least giving a try. One more time, this was RMDM. Thanks for listening.